Somewhere between the stars and sand, memory lingers, not in the way humans remember, with guilt or longing, but in echoes carved into time itself. The stars remember. They remember what we forget, that every alliance forged in fear is bound to fracture, and every war begins with a broken promise. Kael Vos didn't sleep, aboard the Oris 9. Silence wrapped around him like a tomb. Even his heartbeat felt intrusive, a metronome of guilt and memory. Outside the viewport, the stars hung like a million eyes, watching, waiting. He was en route to Forbidden Zone, Vorta 7's halo, a place erased from maps, swallowed by time and politics. It was where the past had teeth, and where the future bled. My mother used to say, "Every star is an unfinished memory," Kael whispered. So what becomes of the ones we tried to erase? According to the Sentinel's core, the signal came from one place, Sentinel Prime Station, once a frontline outpost for temporal surveillance, now abandoned after the third-time disruption. But Kael wasn't alone. A sudden ping echoed on his console, not military, not automated, a ghost signal. And then a name, Lyrian. "I knew you'd come here." Her voice crackled to the com-com. Tired. Pain makes a better compass than logic. Kael froze. Her voice, it clawed open old wounds he had buried under war and regret. She was his comrade. Once, something more. "Lyrian, I thought you vanished." "I did. But no one swallowed by time ever truly disappears." Her image materialized. A transmission via crystal echo, a forbidden tech used to send memory imprints through temporal folds. She looked untouched by time, but her eyes had changed. Distant, heavy, fractured. "They know what you're looking for, Kael, and they fear you might actually find it." She meant the prophecy core, the data relic encoded by the ancient guy here before the war with the Serathi. A record, or maybe a confession. Kael's voice trembled. "I'm not here to rewrite history." "No," she said. "You're here to uncover the part we buried." Silence. Then her words struck like a dagger. "You're here for your mother, to ask the question no one dares ask. Did humanity strike first?" No one had dared say it aloud. The archives told one version, but whispers told another, that humanity wasn't a victim of invasion, but a trigger. Kael stared into the void. "History is written by survivors," he said, "but truth is etched into scars." Why had his mother, an archaeotemporalist, been erased from all records? Why did her final transmission hint at something too dangerous for the present? And why was Sentinel Prime locked down just 1 week after? The console blinked. A temporal breach opened near the station. Small, unstable, real. "If you cross that rift," Lyrian said, "there's no coming back." "I know," Kael replied, "but the past has already reached into the future. If I don't follow, I'll drown in the present." He took a breath, not of fear but of memory, then stepped into the dark. Darkness collapsed around Kael Vos. Not just the absence of light, but time itself folding. The moment he stepped through the breach, the universe screamed in reverse. Sounds echoed before they were made. His breath froze mid-inhale. His memories flickered like static across his mind. This is what it feels like, he thought, to walk into a wound the universe never closed. The rift spat him out onto Sentinel Prime's observation deck. Everything was untouched, but wrong. The walls pulsed faintly, like something inside was still alive. Dust floated in place, suspended, as if even gravity couldn't agree on the present. And then a voice. "Welcome home, Kael Vos." It wasn't Lyrian. It was the archivist, an AI once tasked with temporal integrity. But something had changed. The hologram materialized, a robed, humanoid form without a face, only shifting constellations where its head should be. "This station has waited 39 years for months and 2 lost timelines for your return." Kael's hand instinctively reached for his sidearm, but deep down he knew the answers weren't weapons. Not anymore. "I'm not here for absolution," Kael said. "I'm here for the record, the one my mother died protecting." The archivist tilted its starlit head. "Then you seek the concordant truth. It is incomplete." A panel hissed open. Inside, sealed in crystalline memory, a recording his mother's final log. Kael's breath caught. He activated it. This is Dr. Kael Vos, designation T 1771. If you're hearing this, the truth has outlived a lie. Her voice trembled but remained resolute. The war didn't start with the Serathi. It started with us. We unearthed an ancient Serathi relic beneath Dustrin sands. We called it archaeology. They called it desecration. Kael felt the floor tilt beneath his soul. We mistook warning for invitation, prophecy for weakness, and when they retaliated, we erased their reasons from history. Silence, then a final whisper from her. Forgive us, my son, for the peace we traded for control. Kael collapsed to his knees. The war, the blood, the ruins, all built on a secret buried in time's dry skin. Suddenly, the station shuddered. Warning lights flared. A breach alert, not temporal, but real. Unidentified vessel inbound. No call sign. No origin. Lyrian's voice came back, encrypted. Kael, they found you. Serathi remnant forces. Temporal hunters. They've come to silence the past. Kael clenched his jaw. Then they're too late. The truth breathes again. He grabbed the crystal containing the concordant truth and sprinted toward the launch bay. But halfway there, the corridor darkened. The walls flickered, then warped. A time fracture. From the shadows stepped a figure. Serathi, but different. Not armor-clad. Robes. Ancient. Elegant. He spoke in perfect standard. We do not seek war. We seek remembrance. Kael stopped cold. Then why erase the ones who remember? Because memory without meaning is a weapon. The Serathi elder gestured to the crystal. Your kind will use this to cleanse your guilt, not carry it. That's not true. Then prove it. The elder stepped aside. No fight, no threat, only sorrow. Kael ran, but not out of fear. Out of urgency. Out of purpose. The Oris 9 powered up as Serathi ships appeared in orbit. Sleek, silent, no weapons drawn. They're not firing, Kael muttered. They don't have to. Lyrian's voice echoed from the console. They're watching to see if we tell the truth. He launched from Sentinel Prime. The stars stretched. Below him, the station vanished into a dust storm of time and regret. Broadcasted, Kael said. To whom? To everyone. No more secrets. No more scripts. The transmission began. Dr. Kael Vos's voice echoed across subspace. A confession carried by light. And in the silence that followed, Kael whispered, They say the stars remember. Now so will we.